Nityanandam, to all the participants. Nityanandam, to all the viewers who's joined us live right now for this amazing darshan of Swami G. I request all of you to post how was the darshan for all of you. I request all participants to post how was the darshan for each and every one of you. Swami Ji was attending to each and every single prayer, boons, blessings, request in your life. As Swamiji beautifully blessed us, graced us with the form of Bhagwan Lingamurti, Bhagwan Sadashiva Murti, and all of us beautifully received that form. I request all participants to go ahead and post, as today understand Swamiji initiated all of us into the science of Tathata, where having the ability to own up for your manifestations, to own up to whatever situations happening in your life, making you realize that you are Paramashiva for yourself, where you are creating, you are sustaining, you are rejuvenating, you are putting yourself in delusion, and you are liberating. And giving us the experience of Tathata, easiness within you, where you are the creator of your life. Why it's happening, what is happening because of your manifestation. And I request all participants to go ahead and post your experience. How was the darshan for each and every one of you? Like, did you feel how was it? Like the whole energy, like personally for me, attending every single darshan of Swamiji, whether live or alive darshan of Swamiji is there. Swamiji's presence is there. Understand, Swamiji said that. Swamiji says very beautifully that when I'm alive, understand, when the alive darshan is being recorded, it's been played. All of us need to understand Swamiji is available to all of us in the most available form. The form which all of us can access easily. The Avyakta. Understand? When Swamiji is in that space of unmanifest, in the deep space of Samadhi, Swamiji is the universe. As he is available to all of us as the universe. So the best thing we can do is enjoy how Swamiji is manifesting. Understand, Swamiji is available for each and every one of you right now. Just connect to him. He'll immediately respond to you. Just by connecting to Swamiji at this moment, he immediately responds to you as he is available in his most available form. The form which all of us can reach up to. That form Swamiji is radiating in. Because all participants do not think that live darshans may have so much energy. No. Even the alive darshan, Swamiji is available for each and every one of us. That same energy, the same presence is there at Swamiji, as Swamiji is in the most powerful state. As Avyakta he is manifesting. So at this time, he is available for each and every one of us to connect to him, to ask him, to reveal himself to us. Any prayers, any boon you have, just ask him. He'll immediately respond back to you. I request all participants, take 5 minutes. Go ahead and post how was this darshan for all of you. How did you feel Swamiji in that beautiful form? Swamiji initiating each and every one of us, attending to every single prayers, boons which we ask Swamiji. I know some of the participants will be like, it's beyond words. We cannot describe Swamiji as he's beyond words, all words put together. The only language which can equate to Swamiji's compassion is Sanskrit. So I request all participants to post How was the darshan for all of you? Some people would have posted it's amazing, really beautiful. Just enjoy that beautiful spaces from you. Now, all the participants, right now, your body is exposed to such high frequency of energy. Your body is in that high space of energy. Like how cotton, when it's soaked in honey for a long time, how the cotton absorbs that energy. Same way, your body is like a cotton, where all of you are absorbing that energy of Swamiji into you. Now, the best way to cherish this energy, best way to retain this energy within yourself is by doing the power manifestation right after the darshan. The best thing you can do right after darshan is doing power manifestation, as this energy which you're exposed to gets settled into your system. It solidifies into your system. So that whenever you feel powerless, whenever you feel low, that energy opens up and reminds you that you are Swamiji. Very good, all participants now. As we are now going to be manifesting the power of consciousness of a matter on the silicon device. So request all participants now to please gather your devices and come. Make sure the device which you're using for manifesting the power is completely switched off. And I request all participants to get any object to come. You can get a deity, you can get Swamiji's Atmamurti, or you can get the Rudraksha bead, or you can get your Atmalinga. Because all participants get any object can come and place it on the device. Make sure the device and the object is shown on the camera very clearly. So because all participants now take few minutes and can go set up your items for the power manifestation. Yes, and because all participants now, please settle down. As we're now going to be manifesting the power. So request all participants now to please place the objects on the silicon device. Make sure the device which you're logging in for the program requests you to let the object and the device be shown on the camera. Now, because all participants now to close your eyes. Remember Swamiji in your inner space. Just visualize that former Swamiji with all of his just witnessed. The former Swamiji, where all of us just had. Remember him in your inner space. Now, intensely start chanting the Mahabhakya. Om Nityananda Paramashivoham 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 Intensely chant the Mahabhakya. Let your whole body vibrate with the frequency of the Mahabhakya. Let your whole being, consciousness, reverberate with the frequency of the Mahabhakya. In that beautiful oneness space with Swamiji, with all your three eyes, look at the object and command the object to move from the silicon. Understand? You, the object, the silicon, and Swamiji are one and the same. They are not separate from each other, they are one and the same. In the beautiful space of oneness with Swamiji, just enjoy. Talk to him. The more and more you talk to him, the more and more Swamiji will play with you. Because all participants to intensely chant the Mahavakya.
Mahavagya, spiritual lullaby for samadhi, and suprabhatam, wake up call, wake up song for Paramashiva. This Mahavagya is spiritual lullaby for you to fall into samadhi. Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva to wake up in you. Just remember this one powerful cognition. This Mahavagya puts me in samadhi. This is spiritual lullaby for samadhi, and Suprabhatam, wake up song for Paramashiva in me. For Paramashiva to manifest.
Just enjoy your personal time with Swamiji. Understand right now. It is your personal time with Swamiji. Just talk to him. Enjoy him. Celebrate his presence as you are manifesting the power. As you are manifesting this power, I'd like to share all the participants how exactly Swamiji manifested this power of consciousness over matter. Understand, Swamiji says, just by understanding, just by listening to the Leela Dhyana of the Avatar, the Leelas done by the Avatar, you experience that same thing in you. So I kindly request all participants now to listen. How Swamiji beautifully played this Leela of him manifesting this power of consciousness over matter. So one day what happened was, Swamiji was sitting with Arnigiri Yogeshwara, and Arnigiri Yogeshwara was talking to Swamiji on the concept of Advaita. And as usual, Swamiji's body language was like, Advaita, oh, okay, enlightened masters, my guru has spoken about it. I do not, well, that's not for me. Yes, Advaita is non-duality. I don't think it's something existential for me. So Swamiji was in that thing like, okay, I've heard enough from my gurus. I don't want to listen to more. Okay, I know it's just one philosophy, one truth. That's it, which is yet to be experienced. That's it. So, understand, it's not this is the first time Swamiji receiving the lessons of Advaita from his gurus, but it was a repeat for Swamiji, because Swamiji had earlier gotten these lessons from Mataji Kuppamal, from Yogananda Puri, from Isiki Swamigal. For many different gurus, Swamiji learned this concept of Advaita, but it never clicked into Swamiji what exactly is Advaita as something. They say it's non-duality. What do you mean by non-duality? For example, me and the computer are one and the same, or me and the people around me are one and the same. Like this question Swamiji had. Like, how can I experience Advaita? Swamiji is like, yeah, it can be for others, but Advaita is not for me. As I've learned too much, I've learned about it from my gurus. So Swamiji showed the sign of non-interest. That very body language Swamiji changed. Swamiji was having. Immediately, Arnigiri Yogeshwara understood this. Understand? Arnigiri Yogeshwara, Swamiji's guru, the most intimate, compassionate guru. Swamiji says that how I fantasize a guru to be, it manifested as Arnigiri Yogeshwara. For all of us, the fantasized guru who we wanted to have has come down as Swamiji. So what happened was, Arnigiri Yogeshwara noticed this sudden shift of body language in Swamiji. That non-interestness. Arnigiri Yogeshwara called Swami saying, Sami. And immediately Swamiji looked at Arnigiri Yogeshwara. And just Swamiji looked at Arnigiri Yogeshwara. His eyes, Arnigiri Yogeshwara's eyes locked with Swamiji. Both of their eyes met and locked. Now understand, Swamiji says that from this moment there's most of communication. Is not a non-verbal communication. It was done most on actions. In the pure silence, the pure communion, Swamiji Anugageshwara was transmitting the science to Swamiji. So, in that beautiful experience, understand, the moment Anugageshwara caught Swamiji's attention, both of their eyes locked, my teacher. And Anugageshwara said, if I can move my hand, can you move your hand? Swamiji said, why not? Yes, I can move my hand. Because it's my will, I can move my hand. Anugageshwara is like, that's it. Swamiji realized that click, that shift happening in him. That yes, if I can move my hand, then anything I can move because it's my intention. If I have the will that I can move my hand, then I can move my hand because my hand is responding to my will. My hand is matter. See, if I can move my hand, that means I can move the air which is beyond my hand. If I can bend the air, that means I can bend the Arunachala hill. If I can move the Arunachala hill, I can move anything. Swamiji understood the click of experience that he was part of it. He was part of everything. It is just his intention. Swamiji could see if I can move my hand, that means I have the ability to move anything I want. And exactly that moment, the moment Swamiji understand the moment Swamiji experienced that shift happening in him. Adi Yogesh is like Sami Onuda. It means Sami Yarn Vandas. Understand this conversation between Swamiji and Arigurugeshwara was done at the pure communion or just gestures, no verbal communication. Swamiji realized that yes, it's just a will, one intention. If I have that intention, that means I can move anything I want in my life. In that bliss, Anigurugeshwara, the moment Swamiji understood this click, Anigurugeshwara caught and said, Sami Onuda, Yaran Vandas. For 10 minutes, both of them were laughing like him. Swamiji and Anigurugeshwara were laughing out of bliss, where they experienced that both are one and the same. Anigurugeshwara is Swamiji, Swamiji is Anigurugeshwara. And in that mood, understand, not just that till it stopped. Swamiji played, like after the Swamiji started moving boulders. Like when Anigurugeshwara moved the boulder, why not I also can move the boulder. So Swamiji also moved the boulder. So like that, Swamiji got the shift that if I have the will to move anything and it will respond back because my body is matter. If I have the ability to move my hand, that means I can have the ability to move anything I want in this world. So understand, even all the participants, as you are enjoying, understand your Anigurugeshwara right now is Swamiji. Just connect with him. And just connect with Swamiji and say, Swamiji, if I can move my hand, same way, with the same intention, I can also move the deity which is on the silicon as everything is part of me. I'm in oneness with all. So because all parts just cognize, enjoy this beautiful Leela Swamiji did in his life. How Swamiji manifested this power as when we cognize, understand, when we are listening to these sweet moments of Swamiji's Leela, that experience get transmitted into us directly. You fall into the same space like how Swamiji was in. So because all participants, as you are manifesting this power, just create the will, intention that if I can move my hand, that means I have the ability to move the object on the silicon as everything I am part of. Everything I'm in oneness. Just remind yourself of this beautiful Lila Dhyan as you're manifesting this power. Just intensely connect to Swamiji. Chant the Mahavakya, you'll see. Simply Swamiji will move the object for all of you.
Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham
Just remain in the pure space of unclutching. Do not create any thoughts. Do not sustain any thoughts. Do not destroy any thoughts. Just unclutch as you fall in the pure space of oneness with Swamiji. Slowly, very slowly, relax yourself. Because all participants now to open your eyes and post how did Swamiji manifest for all of you in this round? Did the object understand? Swamiji's manifestation is happening. Swamiji is actually manifesting. It is just that our eyes not have the ability to perceive it. So understand, do not consider, oh, I did not manifest. No, they are yet to see the manifestation. They are just yet to see the manifestation, how Swamiji is manifesting for you. Because all participants now to start posting. How many of you manifested this power? With this, we'll be now moving ahead to the next session as we enter deeper truths. As today, all of us beautifully learned about 21st states of consciousness, the 11 dimensions, and the Panchakrityas, the 5 actions of Paramashiva. So let us now learn deeper truths on these 11 dimensions revealed by Swamiji.
What's the interplay between the 25 states of consciousness and the 11 dimensions?
I should say, 25 states of the consciousness is what you perceive, you go through, 11 dimensions of universe is what universe perceives it is going through.
So if you change your state of consciousness, you'll automatically change the dimension you're in,
Yes,
and vice
sure.
versa?
When somebody moves to Turyatita, he will never be in length. Naturally, he will be more and more in length, breadth, depth, time, space. Surely change of consciousness leads to change of state.
But will the change in state actually lead to a change in consciousness as well? If you
Yes, both.
Both.
Both. See, when you change, world changes. When world changes, you change.
But will that change has to be regressive? Let's say you achieved Theta to Theta, there's no way you'll actually go back to being deep sleep.
I should tell you, the regressive possibility completely disappears the moment you even you enter into Turiya. After that, no regressive possibility. Till Jakrat, there is regressive possibility. But not after the Turiya.
When I am in a relationship or I am having a meaningful conversation with somebody, is it just the state in which I am there that will define the quality of relationship or conversation I am having? Or is it that in that state, what is the extent of length, breadth and depth I have? That will decide.
No. Actually, the state in which you exist, that decides. A length, breadth, depth is always liquid. It just gets altered the moment you shift that state. Just a simple remembrance of the Guru. The intimate touch, that experience, remembrance, your whole energy will be shifted. The length, breadth, depth will be different. That is why we have in Sanskrit, Smaranat Mukti, just by remembrance, liberation. So, you don't have to bother about length, breadth, depth of that dimension, that space. The space you are in matters.
So, the 5 components of these 11 dimensions, are they anyway related to the Panchabhutas? Because they seem
No. 5 elements are, all 5 elements are within the, see, that space is different, this space is different. The space in Panchabhuta is Vyoma. The space in this 11 dimensions is Akasha.
Okay.
Vyoma is different, Akasha is different.
I see. And one more follow-up question. The Dvadasa Jyotirlingas, some of them are supposed to express a certain tattva like Akasha tattva or Vayu tattva.
That is Panchabhuta lingas.
Oh, so that is
Dvadas
also...
Jyotirlinga is different. Panchabhuta lingas are like a Tiruvannamalai is Agni, Kanchipuram is the earth, and Tiruvanekkaval water, and Kalahasti air, Chidambaram Akash. It means the Vyoma.
I'm also trying to understand the space. So in the 63 Nayanmar story, Pusalar Nayanar, he builds a temple in the mind.
That is a depth. Depth.
And
see, from the space, he builds in depth. He does not have length, breadth. Okay. That is why his temple was more strong than the temple built by a king with a stone and a mud.
Right. Sadashiva attends his temple.
Not only that, after the Kumbhabhishekam, Sadashiva gives the boon to that Pusalar Nayanar. The temple you built will become reality in the physical plane, right. And it is still there in Kanchipuram. Yes, see, all of you, I don't know how many of you know this story. See, in Kanchipuram, the temple which was taken out of Pusalar's inner depth and kept out by Sadashiva is still there. You will be surprised. All those pillars and stones does not look like a carved, as if they have been done by some chemical. See, those pillars does not have a chiseling mark. It is done, they applied some chemical and they made the pillars out of stone. It is still there in Kanchipuram. There is a temple in Kanchipuram which Pusalar Nayanar built in his depth, and after accepting that, Sadashiva makes that into reality and keeps it in the real plane, in the means physical plane.
Swamiji, one question. Is there any correlation between the Trayogunas and the states of consciousness?
I should say, the whole deep sleep is tamas, and dream and Jakrat belongs to Rajas, Turiya and Turyatita belongs to Sattva. I should say Turiya belongs to Sattva, Turyatita not even Sattva, it's beyond Sattva.
Thank you, Swamiji.
So my question is,
Not as plants. As plants, you don't build muscle memory and biomemory.
In manifesting reality, you said desires don't manifest, beliefs manifest. So desire is the length and belief is the breadth. Is that?
I should say, desire is length, belief is a space of deeper breadth and higher depth. It is the space between the breadth and depth. Because some of your beliefs get into depth.
And where does the time factor, time and action come into picture? Like how long does it take?
It depends on the depth. If the depth is more, it touches the time. If the depth is less, it is touching the breadth. It's like a 5 blocks, one on the another. If the length is too much, it is touching the breadth. If the breadth is too much, it is touching the depth. If the depth is too much, it is touching the time. If the time is too much, it is touching the space.
So what decides how long it will take? Something.
Intensity.
Intensity of belief?
No, intensity of your decision, conscious decision. Even belief, you see, I should say, belief is not depth. Your will is depth. Belief does not make depth. Your will makes depth. Conscious will makes depth.
Swamiji, I have one more question. I've noticed many times when I'm waking up in the morning, I'm awake, but my body is dead as a stone. It's not moving.
That is more of a breadth, not depth.
Okay.
It is like a part of your imagination is not ready to settle with your body.
Swamiji, it looks like that there is some correlation between the different states, what we have, like Turyatita, and the depth.
No. Huh? In every state, all these three are active in a smaller or higher level. For example, in the lower states, more length, less breadth, and almost no depth.
Okay.
Higher states, more depth, very less breadth, and almost no length. Now, with all my integrity, I am telling you, I do not have any words inside. The words I uttered gave a break, no word inside at that time. Now I did not have word inside.
Yes.
Only for uttering it gets generated and gets uttered. Then back.
So it's a combination of a state and your depth, Swamiji?
State alters the length, breadth, depth division of you.
So
state alters the length of the length and breadth of the breadth and depth of the depth.
Yeah. So at a being level, we keep on floating basis our state into different dimensions.
I should say, states influence dimensions, dimensions influence state. If you sit and unclutch before falling asleep, you will not have the nightmare.
Yeah.
If you have a nightmare, morning you will not be able to do unclutching. If you have a Kundalini awakening, you will not have nightmare. If you have a nightmare, then awakening your Kundalini will be a little difficult. So all of them are interconnected.
So at Sadashivam, what we are experiencing is
I am working on the unit of you. See, unit of you is, you feel I exist. That I. That's a unit of Jiva.
Yes.
Unit of dimensions is a space which I am going to give you the experience. unit of Sadashiva is Shakti, which I am already working on you and feeding you into which. Understand? More and more Shakti is fed in your mouth, more and more you will feel Sadashivatva. Like if you eat, whatever you eat, that only you will belch.
True.
So if you are fed Sadashivatva, you will belch Sadashivatva. That's it. Unit of Sadashiva is Shakti. I think all of you are clear about these three units. Unit of Jiva is I. Unit of dimensions of the universe is space. Unit of Sadashiva is Shakti. So I am working with, actually all these three are one and the same. Shakti, space, I is one and the same. So awakening them and filling you with that Advaita is the whole Sadashivoham process. Actually, I am giving you some experience, then spending little time giving you logical understanding. Because of the strength of the experience, you understand it deeply. Because of the understanding's depth, you get into deeper experience. So this virtuous circle, because the experience has started, the virtuous circle is running. If the experience is not there, no listening, no experience, it will be vicious circle. Teachers put you in vicious circle, masters put you in virtuous circle. Yes.
Swamiji, for the depth, you had used three expressions, I think: cognition, consciousness, and being. So
all three different words pointing towards the same experience.
So, but cognition can be good and bad both.
Being also can be good and bad. Depth can be good and bad.
Okay.
The same, when you have a nightmare, you are going through the depth only. It's not that depth is good. Depth can be good.
So for making it good, the cognition needs to move to
consciously, if you build depth, it will be good.
Okay.
Unconsciously built depth will only be nightmare.
For a happening of any event, is there any way to know the origin of that event, whether it is from depth or breadth or from length?
See, never take a decision when you have a mood swing or depression. Because many times you will permanently damage yourself because you are temporarily upset. After happening, even if you know you have taken the decision when you are in the length, it has no use. Anything, whether the outcome is good or bad, strengthens you is from depth. Anything, whether the outcome is good or bad, makes you shallow, is length. Even the nightmare wakes you up, finally. Yes, bad depth, but wakes you up.
I wanted to ask whether depth is inbuilt in human beings or not, or we have to build it, like...
You are given freedom. I will not say it is inbuilt. The possibility is there, but you should consciously build. Because many times when you don't build, you just die without even experiencing or tasting depth.
Okay, and one more question.
I can say integrity is also one of a powerful way to build depth. Integrity is always the tipping point in your life. That's a tipping point. And I tell you, integrity also makes you enjoy life very deeply. For an integrated person, this coffee will taste 1,000 times more than an ordinary person who is superficial. Same coffee, 2 cups. For one it will be coffee, for another one it will be nectar.
And
Integrity matters, increasing the depth of being and experience.
and Swamiji, where do we put aggression and mood swings in? Is it breath or logic?
It is more length.
Length.
Usually, length damages, breadth heals, depth makes it irrelevant. When you are doing a poetry, art, dance, music, it heals. Logic hurts, emotion heals, depth makes it redundant, irrelevant.
But you talked about 3 levels, like the one which you gave the Trishul example and being example and universe. So is it that we are being better and better, like going up?
I have given you understanding. For understanding, I use these examples.
And can you explain depth in the universe level?
Vishwamitra creating Trishangu Swarga.
I don't know that.
Vishwamitra created a new heaven for Trishangu. If you are deeper enough within you, you can not only handle you, control you, you can even control things outside you. You can create your body temperature, change the body temperature and make the rain happen.
When we are not aware about this, and then what's our state?
About which?
About the dimensions. What is our state?
When you are not even intellectually introduced and you are not opened your eyes for it. Like how a born blind man, difference between born blind and the fellow with eyes. Ignorance is suffering. Not being introduced to the unit of you, unit of universe, unit of God is torture. Being introduced to the unit of you, unit of God, unit of universe is a mandatory basic requirement. It is a owner's manual for a body. Along with every body, the owner's manual should come. See, it's like a saying, oh, if I have not introduced the owner's manual to my car, what will happen? What will happen? Anything can happen. A Gurukul, the first job of the Gurukul is introducing to every being unit of you, unit of universe, unit of Sadashiva. That's the first lesson. And then making them understand life from the unit. See, if you have to teach physics to the kids, you naturally teach unit of length, millimeter, centimeter. Same way, how you teach units of everything. Liter means unit of liquids, 1 milliliter, 2 milliliter. Like how you teach units. You need to teach the unit of being, unit of universe and unit of Sadashiva to every being. Not doing is the crime against humanity. Education is an education only if you are educating the units of life. These 3 are units of life.
Nityanandam Swamiji. Swamiji, I want to understand this depth dimension, the equivalent of this from the modern physics point of view. My understanding might be very limited, but I think, see, for example, what these guys are telling us now is that when we observe certain phenomena, we change the result.
See, they only gone up to the breadth of the physics.
Breadth.
See, length of the physics is A plus B is C, 1 plus 1 is 2. Now, this whole observer changes the result is only a breadth of the physics. Still the fools have not gone to the depth of the physics.
Understood, Swamiji.
Understand?
Yes, Swamiji.
Now I can move my hand and move the sun is the depth of the physics.
Understood, Swamiji. All these mystical powers, all this is completely...
See, I can move my hand here and move the sun there. Is the depth of the physics. Very difficult for the physics to grasp. Even the breadth of the physics they are catching only after so many hundreds of years.
Yes, Swamiji.
Understand? You see, length of the physics is Newton. Breadth of the physics is observer influences the observed. The depth of the physics will be quantum. Not this guys, the quantum word they are using. In this, the quantum word they are using, they are trying to show more an agnostic, atheist way of, this is the way the parallel universe exists, but they are not saying our will has a powerful role to play with the parallel universe. See, the moment you say there is certain will which plays, then the independent intelligence operating the whole mechanism need to be accepted, which is Sadashiva, which they don't want. That is why they are trying to keep the depth of the physics as agnostic as possible due to their unscientific stupidity.
Understood, Swami.
See, what is unscientific? Not exploring because of your vested interests. Agnosticism, removed from quantum physics, will make the scientist a genuine seeker, will lead them to enlightenment.
Understood, Swamiji. Thank you, Swamiji.
Anybody who has studied little quantum physics?
Swamiji.
You can, of course, there I know so many, Rajesh, it's agnosticism, not letting the quantum physicists do the real scientific depth because of their vested interest of not letting the independent intelligence possibility of existence. They go on denying, not looking at that direction, that parallel universe as a possibility of the will's existence of manipulation and manifestation. The difference between the agnostics and the Agama. Agama is very clear. The depth of the physics as an independent intelligence playing the creation, maintenance, destruction, delusion, liberation part. And understand, I am manifesting powers to establish theism of the quantum physics. The theistic quantum physicist is my Balasans. If I have to define my Balasans, theistic quantum physicist. Actually, I told some of my Balasans, hey, don't write 12th examination. I'll make big universities, give you honorary doctorate. When they bring it, tell them put it at the feet and go. Don't touch by hand. It's dirty. See, this world needs to know, when the depth is awakened, the education is different. actually, I am going through the fluttering period of my Gurukul. Means I am at crossroads. That is why I have to justify my Gurukul so much, and in few years, you will see 10 times longer queue. This middle class Indian parents will be standing here, like how they stand outside the US embassy for visa, for my Gurukul administration, for my Gurukul admission. Now I am going through the crossroads where I am yet to establish, see, I have established certain things, but I have not completely established the utility value of this in the regular life. Once I establish that, then these middle class Indian parents will be standing here in queue up to Bangalore. People will ask, what queue is standing? No, Biddi Nityananda Gurukul admission opened. So we are all standing for application. See, when the physics is looked at from the angle of depth, with the integrity to the scientific seeking, Atado Brahma Jignasat, let us inquire into the reality for the sake of reality. When that starts with the depth, the being produced is called theistic quantum physicist, my Balasams, who will wave the hands and move the planet's effects and will always be bound down in front of deity. Who can wave the hands and materialize what you want, who will always bow down and bend in front of a deity. Theistic quantum physicist. Everybody has three life. Public life, so means social life. Private life, with the family, close family. Secret life. Very rarely, maybe only 1 or 2 persons will be part of your secret life. Understand? Public life is your friends, relatives. Private life maybe 1 or 2 person from your family or close friend. Secret life, very rarely 1 or 2. Surely it will not be from the family. Very rare somebody from your family becomes part of your secret life. Understand, when you are praying with a low self-image, low inner image, oh God, you are great, but I am sinner. I am powerless. You can maximum be only part of Sadashiva's public life. Only from the right inner image, when you declare Shivoham, you enter into his private life. When you understand, he is not jealous of you, he is not unhappy having you as him. When you catch the secret, he is also celebrating you. He is waiting for you. Not only he is not jealous, he is waiting to celebrate you, and he is waiting to make your declaration as reality, even if it is with all the self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. When you understand this secret and declare Shivoham as your reality, you become part of Sadashiva's secret life. Understand, God is not one, God is oneness. If God is one, the God has to be jealous. He has to be holding his seat, authority, throne. But Sadashiva knows the reality. Oneness is God, not one. So, he is waiting for every one of us to celebrate the oneness, to celebrate his existence. Understand? This is the most important secret you need to know. When you try to declare, when you try to raise yourself, when you want to experience Shivoham, you are Shiva. The space of Sadashiva is not jealous of you, is not angry with you, is not disturbed by you. He welcomes you and celebrates you. Understand? Sadashiva's social life, public life is what you read in Puranas. He went and killed that demon, he went and blessed that devotee, all that. Whatever he shared personally as the original secrets of enlightenment, as Agama to Devi, Subramanya, Nandi, all of them are part of his private life. Rare beings who are able to understand the secret, just like yearning, devotion, seeking for Shiva is in your eyes, the same seeking is there in Sadashiva's eyes for you to be one with him. Understand? The seeking and yearning you carry in your eyes when you gaze at me is there in my eyes when I see you. This is the secret of the secret. Whoever catches that secret of the secret and declares the truth. Yes, when I decide to be He is waiting to have me as He. Just like I was waiting, He was also waiting. Whoever understands this secret and declares Shivoham, they become the part of Sadashiva's secret life. Understand? Powerful declaration integrates your body, mind, consciousness. Brings tremendous completion with Sadashiva, makes you experience the inner space of Sadashiva and manifests the powers of Sadashiva. Don't even bother about powers. When you become part of His secret life, He simply manifests through you. He is waiting to have more bodies through which He can manifest. If your eyes are carrying deep yearning, seeking, I guarantee you, when He sees you, His eyes also have to carry that same seeking, yearning for you. You are not a poor orphan human being or sinner. Amritasya putraha. You are born from His very DNA. When you want Him, He has to want you. If this truth does not click with you, then you can continue to be part of His public life. Doing bhakti means being part of Sadashiva's public life. Doing sadhana, spiritual practices as per His instructions in agamas means you are becoming part of His private life. Declaring, knowing this secret, hey, when I want you, I know you want me. Hey, I know because you want me only, you put the seed of me wanting you. When you catch that secret and start enjoying that in your heart, in your being, celebrating, even you are seeking, hey, I think he wants me. That is why he put the seeking that I want him in me. The moment you catch that secret of the secret and declare, Shivoham, Sada Shivoham, I am He is me. He is waiting for my yes to manifest through me. I am waiting for Him to manifest through me. Why are we waiting when we both want each other? What stupidity? When you understand the whole stupidity and declare Sadashivoham from your being, you become part of his secret life. There will be enough of fools on the planet Earth. No, no, no. How can we be part of him? He, we. He, me. There will be enough of fools. Make sure you are not influenced by those fools, but you are influenced by the fellow who reveals the secret of Sadashiva in you. As a person who tasted the inner space of Sadashiva, established in the inner space of Sadashiva. Now what I am telling you is Mahadeva Ragasya. Jivatma, the individual existence. The moment the individual existence, Jivatma, starts yearning and seeking for oneness with the Paramatma, Sadashiva, the whole, understand, call never starts from individual. It always have to be initiated by the Sadashiva. Individual has no capacity to initiate the call. He can only pick up the phone. Individual Jivatma has no outgoing facility available. He only has an incoming. All the outgoing is only with Sadashiva. Only he can call, he can invoke, he can provoke seeking in you. The moment the bell is ringing in your heart, understand he called. Don't think you are calling. Don't think you are calling, he called. Answer it. Knowing this Mahadeva Rahasya, seeking itself is a signal he wants you. Seeking itself is a signal he wants to manifest through you. Seeking itself is a signal he wants oneness with you. Understand? You can go on believing either your self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, or the secret I am revealing now. It's up to you. The moment what I am saying clicks with you, you have started understanding Deva Rahasya, you have started understanding Mahadeva Rahasya, start declaring clearly, the seeking in me is the signal you have a secret crush on me. It is Sadashiva's secret crush on you, only expresses as seeking in you. Seeking is a too powerful gift which ordinary human beings can't afford. Only if you have tasted honey, you will start searching for honey. Only if you have tasted the oneness, knowingly or unknowingly. Sometimes you may not know it is oneness, you may not know how to articulate or verbalize. Somewhere you have hit. Somewhere it has hit you. That is why you even want it. Understand? Your seeking is the clear note, a clear signal. Sadashiva, as secret crush on you. Proceed with courage. I am the ambassador. I am responsible for what I am talking. The moment seeking starts, he is calling. He is calling. Don't be fool to think he needs something from you. No, he just needs you. Not something through you. He just needs you. Understand? He is waiting to manifest himself through you. He is waiting to expand himself through you. He is waiting the you in him to experience he in you. Understand this secret and declare with all your will, deeper and deeper, greater and greater, Sadashivoham, Sadashivoham, Sadashivoham. With this declaration, every time you declare, how much ever it is filled with self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, he doesn't care. Sadashiva comes closer and closer to you every time you declare, makes it more and more as reality every time you declare. Understand this Mahadeva Rahasya, and with this understanding, when you declare Sadashivoham, you become part of his secret life. Nothing more actually need to be told. I let the Mahadeva Rahasya as an open secret today. Live it. Live it. I tell you, this is my commandment to my disciples and followers. Thou shalt not do any spiritual practice. If you are my disciple and you doing some spiritual practice, it is disrespect to me. Let the spiritual practices be done by the disciples of gurus, not mine. Manifest, declare and manifest. This is not just royal secret or divine secret. This is not just Raja Guhya or Deva Rahasya. It is Mahadeva Rahasya. I tell you, there is nothing between you and Sadashiva other than your stupid self-doubt. Declaration is the most powerful way to burn the self-doubt. And anything else will be strengthening your self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial. Declaration and manifesting. Just tell yourself and the universe, which is you, which is your extension. I am Sadashiva. This is the way I want my life to be. Manifest. I tell you, when you declare this, universe responds with tremendous sincerity. Don't think when you declare this, universe is out there laughing at you, making fun of you, which you always do it towards you. You always do it towards you. One part of you wants to be hero, the other part of you already laughs at you. For your face, hero? Not only you will not be villain, you will not even be a comedian. No, one part of you goes on, mocks at you, and you are very happy with that tug of war, because you feel you exist, your identity is alive only in this war. And you find some stupid fellow who resonates with your own self-doubt and call that person as your great teacher, educator. Any education strengthens your self-doubt. Burn it. Burn as early as possible. There is nothing between you and Sadashiva other than your self-doubt. Declaration. Declare to yourself again and again. Decide to manifest. I am Sadashiva, and this is the way I want my life to be. Declare again and again and again. Stand with it. Other than your intention to be, nothing else is a reality. You are just your intention to be. Any other physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs are not you, they are not reality. Declare powerfully. Anything else other than your declaration, physiological, psychological, neurological ups and downs will just disappear from existence itself. Not just from your existence, they will disappear from the very existence itself. First and foremost, listen. First and foremost, truth you need to know is declaration of your will, the straight method to manifest powers. Today, start with this declaration. This whole Shantipata is the declaration of Sadashiva manifesting through you. Make this declaration. Start manifesting. This is the one and only way you will manifest all the powers Sadashiva has initiated you in Shuddhadvaitam. The Adi Shaiva tradition the original Shaivite tradition, the source Shaivite tradition, no spiritual practice is given the importance of declaration, declaring and manifesting, initiation by an enlightened guru, and then straight manifesting it. Straight manifesting it. Start the declaration and manifestation. You need to understand the inner space of Mahadeva. Only then you will understand the value of this great teaching, the great truth, the sacred secret. In your inner space, you constantly feel threatened by anybody and everybody. If somebody gets the same amount of money you have, you feel threatened. If somebody gets the same amount of name you have, you feel threatened. If somebody gets the same amount of fame you have, you feel threatened. Understand. In your inner space, you constantly feel threatened by others. If somebody gets the same power you have, you feel threatened by them. Sadashiva's inner space never feels threatened because he knows Shakti is endless. Resources are not limited. Shakti is not limited. The logic, if you have, I can't have, does not apply there. When he says Shivatvamasi, he means it. You are Shiva. If you listen to his truth and declare Shivoham, I am Shiva, he will not feel threatened. He will not judge you. He will not question you. He will not be asking, how dare you declare you are Shiva? Have you qualified yourself? Have you done all the tapas? Have you purified yourself? No, don't worry. The moment you declare, he is so happy, he has one more being through which he can manifest himself. Declaring, radiating, manifesting Shivoham does not need any special skill sets. It just needs your decision, Anya, will. Raise your will. Declare with all the authenticity and integrity, Sadashivoham, and start manifesting it. Manifest the inner space of Sadashiva. Manifest the experiences of Sadashiva. Manifest the expressions of Sadashiva. Manifest the Shaktis of Sadashiva. When you start manifesting Sadashiva's Shaktis, you will naturally manifest the highest purity of Sadashiva's inner space. Understand, when you declare Shivoham, not only Sadashiva does not feel jealous, not only he does not judge you, not only he does not question you, he just rushes into your inner space and says, yes, 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 let me manifest. Understand. One of the biggest suffering humanity has created for itself is whenever something is showered, you ask, am I qualified? The only pattern which stops Sadashiva showering on you is, you think, am I qualified? Then if he is showering on me, is he expecting something from me? Is he planning to achieve something through me? Is he looking for something from me? That is when the whole thing collapses. Understand. You always only know one love, only if you are looking for something you will open up and you will share yourself. If not, you will never open up or share. Understand the most important Mahadeva Rahasya, Sadashiva's inner space. He has nothing to gain from you, but still he is passionate about you. He has nothing to gain from you, but still he is passionate about you. Because he is looking for your being through which he can manifest himself. Sadashiva has no use from your skill sets or the things you value. But he is passionately calling you, waiting for you. He is passionate about you just to manifest through you. Listen, that is why I am saying, whenever you declare Shivoham, Sada Shivoham, not only he does not feel jealous, competition, threatened, not only he is not going to question your qualification, purity, he is not going to ask for anything. He is not going to ask for any certification. He is just going to celebrate your declaration, because he feels, now I have one more inner space through which I can manifest. I can radiate. Understand, if God is one, he has to be jealous. But God is oneness, not one. Understand this Mahadeva Rahasya. First, his inner space does not feel threatened like you, because he knows resources are endless. Shakti is endless. Second, because he does not feel threatened, when you declare Shivoham, he is not going to ask you for your qualification, purity, all the certifications. He is only going to celebrate and start manifesting, radiating, encouraging, enriching, helping, supporting you to manifest the Shivoham completely. Third, he has nothing to gain from you other than fulfilling you by manifesting himself through your being. Listen to the signs of oneness. an important understanding. One of the biggest clarity you need to have, Sadashiva Ragasya, where you collapse and how that is not right. Listen. The state from the Sadashivatva and space of Sadashivatva, creating a Sankalpa and manifesting it. All of us know these signs. That's the foundation, fundamental of whether you want to manifest small hair clip or the jata or materialize pearls and diamonds. This is the same science. Not only in Nityananda Sangha, in the whole Sanatana Hindu Dharma, this is the science we use. One of the biggest problem you go through is when you go to that state and create the space and command. If it does not become reality, immediately you question the legitimacy of the science or your ability to grasp, or the confusion and doubts and non-trusting. Finally, you beat yourself with powerlessness and collapse to the level you will never ever again have trust on this science or even try this science, or just so like a cat which has tasted hot milk, boiling milk once, will never go near the milk forever. Understand? If you beat yourself, with the self-doubts, self-hatred, self-will and powerlessness, because you manifested less power, you will be the cat, tasted the boiling milk, and never ever, not just milk, any white liquid. This is the biggest aim you are all doing to your consciousness. Means your Atma Sadashiva, Sadashiva who is residing inside you. Understand? We may have a question. Why I manifested less power? Not enough to manifest this reality. Listen. Maybe still there are some patterns sitting in your body and mind needs more stronger sankalpa. So you need to put your effort in manifesting more powerful sankalpa, not making you more powerless. Less power means solution is more power, not becoming powerless. Solution for less power is more power, not powerless. Understand? You enter into the state of Sadashiva, create the space of Sadashiva, and manifest the powers of Sadashiva. When it is not becoming real, questioning the authenticity of the science or legitimacy of the science or your ability to fit with the science. How many of you get caught in this problem? Raise your hand. Listen now. Listen carefully. You cannot. doubt the state because it is my gift to you. You cannot escape from the state of Sadashiva. That is the truth. State cannot be taken away from you. Even you cannot escape from it. Space may be filled with some of the unwanted patterns, so the command did not manifest immediately, completely. Understand? Then what is the solution? Create the command with more and more persistence. Understand? I am not using the word intensity. I am using the word persistence. In intensity, greed is more active than the consciousness. In persistence, consciousness is more active than the greed. Listen carefully. You should all watch this satsang at least 5-6 times, because this is one of the very important Sadashiva Ragasya. Especially people who want to manifest powers or manifest whatever they want in the life. Will persistence, not will intensity. Listen carefully. I'll reveal the Mahadeva Ragasya once more. Whenever you get into the state of Sadashivatva, oneness, and create the space for certain happening and manifest that Sankalpa, the power, if it becomes reality, great. If not, know very clearly you manifested less power. So the solution is to manifest more power by will persistence, not beating yourself up with the powerlessness or self-doubt or self-hatred or self-denial. This is the Sadashiva Ragasya. Apply it. All your problems will be solved. You will go on manifesting Sadashivatva. Today, the hashtag Sadashiva Ragasya, and tag me. I'll repeat once more. The state of Sadashivatva, oneness, and the space in which you create the Sankalpa and manifest as powers. If it manifests immediately, great, well and good. If not, you should know you manifested less power. So the solution is to manifest more power with will persistence, not beating yourself with a self-doubt, self-hatred, self-denial, and questioning the legitimacy of the signs or your ability to utilize and manifest and use these signs. State, space, and the signs is a gift, cannot be taken away. You can't give up on even if you want. traditions say. Atheist traditions in the West say man made God in his mold. Some of the religious traditions in the Western say God made man in his own mold. I say God, whether he made man in his own mold or not, I don't know. I know God, but I know Sadashiva, God. He did not make you in his mold. He made you in his own sea. Listen to this word. I'm using the word sea. S-E-E. Not S-E-A. Listen to this word very carefully. See is an action. I wanted to say, when I see, one end is me, another end is you, another end is you. That's all. Because you are seeing with two eyes, what you are seeing, you can't absorb that into you. But I am seeing with the three eyes. What I see, I can absorb that into me. And I know it is my own other end. Understand that is why I am using the not seeing, see. I am giving you exact, literally what I wanted to convey. The relationship between you and Sadashiva. You are the sea, not seen, seeing, sea of Sadashiva. Listen, just now I made a statement. When you see through the third eye, whatever you see, you can manifest, manipulate as you want. It means what you see will be your own extension. It is you. See, if I can make my right hand bend, do whatever I want, I can do, means this is me. What to understand as me is what I convey through the word see. In you, the me is only materially which is connected to you. In me is what is connected to me even by see. Listen. For you, me means what is materially connected to you. For me means what is seely connected to me. I don't know how much you catch it. I'll just tell you a small story which really happened. Arunagiri Ishra trying to explain Advaita to me. He was sitting in the temple. This side, his left side was the Arunachala. Right side was the Garbha Mandir of the Arunachala temple. The front I was sitting. Exact eyes you guys are having now when I say me is see. How you are? That is exactly the way I was asking at him. He said, see this hill, this Arunachala, you, me, all one the same. When you put the hand, of course, I was inside the hand, disappearing. He, me, hill, Garbhamandir, all disappearing into him. Experientially, I saw whatever he was seeing, he is able to Photoshop it. He just pick it up, put it on. You say, I wanted to ask thousands of things and came to realization. The moment you hugged me, everything disappeared. Everything disappeared. I forgot. Some things I remembered, things I did not even, I don't remember. How many of you have this experience? Then you can understand what I am trying to tell. He just merged the whole thing. Listen. Sadashiva made all of us in his sea. Please do not alter the word. This is the Facebook for all of you. Don't use seeing, SEA, no. Shiva made all of us in his sea. Let the statement be understood as it is. Because you need to understand this concept that can be understood only by this grammatically wrong statement. Understand? It's called Arsha Prayoga in Vedic tradition, where the masters do not follow the grammar to explain certain intrinsic deep concept. made all of us see. Not seen, not seeing, not S-C-E-N-E, not S-E-A, no. When you see how it is simple extension of you, same way when Sadashiva sees, he feels all of us are simple extension. That is our existential reality. Everything else you believe is the manipulation of the matrix. Contemplate on this. This is the essence of Sadashivoham. If you see with 2 eyes, you can only see, you will not have power over it. But when Sadashiva sees with 3 eyes, whatever is seen is also me for him. Whatever is seen by him is also materially connected to him. How you feel the part of you which is materially connected to you as you, same way he feels everything as materially connected to him. So when what he sees is me for him, what he sees is he for him, and Sadashiva made all of us as he sees. You forgetting that is Trobhava. You being thrown back into that remembrance is anugraha. Understand? Trobhava means delusion. Listen. He is you as see. forgetting that is delusion. You reminded that truth experientially is liberation. That is why I say, if you understand delusion and liberation, you will understand even creation, operation, destruction in a completely different dimension. Creation, operation, destruction. You will understand that in completely different dimension. I can't use the word see. I can't use the word seeing. Seeing reduces the whole thing just on action. No. Why I use see? Listen. See is happening. Sadashiva is Karana, Karya, Moola. Karana. The cause. Karya. The effect. Moola. Source. If a part is made, clay, butter, and the force potter is using the clay, and the knowledge has, which applies on the clay, all that put together becomes a pot. Understand? Sadashiva is all this for all of us. Listen carefully. Sadashiva is all this for all of us. He is the material out of which we are made. He is material out of which we are made. He is the potter who is making us. He is the force which put on us for us to stay as we are, and is the knowledge which is applying the force on us to stay as we are. Listen. Listen. Immediately we all have a question. He is everything. Then why there is so much of sadness and suffering and wrong things? Stupid. Ask them the other way. If he is everything, how can there be all this? It's all false. Put those. Put your anchor on the truth, not on delusion. If he is everything, then why am I deluded as if all exists? Try to understand what I am explaining. Then you will understand the reality. You will be out of the matrix. You will be out of the matrix. One of the worst problem with which you all suffer, one of the worst problem with which you all suffer, listen carefully. One of the worst problem with which you all suffer is the victimhood you carry. You project it on everyone and believe strongly it is an existential reality. When you try to show yourself as a victim, you feel very good. That is what I call powerless pornography. Cheapest pornography. Cheapest pornography a human being can enjoy is the taste of showing themselves as victim. Enjoying the victimhood. That's the cheapest pornography any human being can enjoy. Because you enjoy it, you do not want to deny the existence of it. You want to project that on everyone. And whole world there is so much suffering. Into there is no suffering. I mean, there is no suffering. After going through so much of attack from all corners of the world, I mean, there is no suffering. Understand, ask the question in the right way. If Sadashiva made all of us in his own sea, don't ask why there is so much suffering, then how can be decision of this suffering? Ask the right question. Don't ask why there is so much of suffering. It when you say why there is so much suffering, you put the anger on delusion, and you are trying to question the Turyatita. Put the anchor on Turyatita and ask, then why am I feeling there is so much of suffering? Because you enjoy cheap victimhood pornography most of the time. To prove you are trying your best, you don't want to make it happen. Understand? Making it happen is different. Collecting all the arguments to prove I am really trying my best to make it happen. If you establish you are really trying your best to make it happen, you may get medal but not result. You make medal, not result. Understand most of the time, because you enjoy victimhood. You project that on others. Project that on world. To strongly believe the existence of suffering. When you want to believe something, nobody can stop you. Nobody can stop you. No one can stop you when you want to believe something. Listen to this truth. Sadashiva made all of us in his own sea. Yes, ye. I don't want to conclude it as seen or seeing. See. Because more understanding I want to share with you. If some matter is connected to you, you feel that as me. For example, as long as your hands are connected to you, you feel that as you. You can handle it. You can do what you want with it. You can stretch, push, pull, up, down, all. But if your third eye is awakened, you enter into the next frequency. Everything you see, you know, is the material out of which you are made, is the same material out of which whatever you are seeing is also made. So you just know how to deal with the matrix. You just know the matter becomes your own extension. Anything you becomes your extension. Looks too big. I know for most of you, even understanding is so difficult. How is it going to happen to me? When is it going to happen to me? Understand delusion. Delusion. Needs only awakening. It needs smart decision, not hard work. It needs smart decision, not hard work. When I say Sadashiva, may all of us in his own see listen. When I say Sadashiva made all of us in his own see, I mean from this truth question, what do you think should not be there, or what do you think creates doubt about this statement? If you are from that side and question this statement, it will never become your reality. Be on this side and question that side. Blessed are those who have trust on to push themselves to this side and question that side. You can go on that side and question this side. I'm not the loser. I'll continue. The fundamental principles of existence, your existence as individual self or your existence as part of the society, your existence as part of your family, your existence as part of your community, your existence as part of your country, existence as part of the humanity, your existence as part of the cosmos, every level of existence. There are some fundamental principles to manifest what do you want as reality. Mahadeva Sadashiva explains this science as agama. So fundamental principles we need to know are this today's initiation. Understand see in the Mahadeva Leela Arnava, there is a beautiful compilation of Shiva's Leelas. Leela Arnava. One is about Madurai, one is about Tiruvarur, one is about Tiruvannamalai, the various chapters. This whole Shivalila Arnava, beautiful Sada reveal in every time he assumes the form to manifest certain power, he exemplifies the expression of certain secret. For example, he comes to Madurai, exemplifies the truth and manifest power. I'll give you one example of one story recorded. Mahadeva comes to eat it is all put in Tamil a breakfast, roughly equivalent to idli or powdered idli. I should call it powdered idli. Comes down to eat puttu from a old lady devotee, and then he demonstrates the power of all pervasiveness. Where the Pandya tries to beat Mahadeva, with his ruling staff, which is still as the mark. That incident, Mahadeva demonstrates the power of all pervasiveness, which has hit Mahadeva's back. Kids, that all the animate, inanimate beings, animate and inanimate. Whole thing experiences that stick. Understand the power manifested in the Kila is Stavaram Jangamam Vyaptam. Sacred secret. He demonstrated in that Leela. He comes down to eat the love. Understand not but the love. In your life, if you decide, you will eat only, you will perceive, enjoy, receive only the emotions not objects. You won't care about the matter, but about the experience. You will always be radiating pervasiveness. Understand? Whoever desires, I have nothing to gain from this world. I am here only to receive and give the love. Nothing else. Receives love of the Vandi, gives her the completion of feeling fulfilled. Neither pity is victim him, nor the work he is supposed to do is doing. It's in a different way. The story beautifully says, he puts the semad, means the span for his head and lies down. The ministers are asking him, hey, put the sand and stop the Vaigai embankment. Fools, you don't know from where the water is coming. I am covering from where the water is coming. Hey, I am covering the source. Fools, I am doing my job. You don't understand. It's coming here, so I have to cover it here, not there. Talai verudun gangayai duyal gatti alai vaigai aithu vaikka muyanran. Puriya kulai verutha மூடர்கள் தான் விரும்பும் வேலை செய்தாலே வேலை என்று நினைக்கும். அறியாத்தனம். He does the job exactly how it should be done, because he knows the source of the problem. He is stopping the water from the source. But these fools are forced to work as they think what is the solution. They think dumping the land on the banks of Vaigai is the solution. That is the job he is supposed to do. But only he knows where it has to die. He demonstrates perception as useless, immaterial. Listen carefully. If you decide to operate only based on the pure emotions, not matter based, means you are that the force which drives you instead of fear and greed. If you change the fuel to love, you will manifest the power of all pervasiveness. Love is the fuel for you to experience oneness. That is what is showing in that one incident. Each incident he personifies one sacred secret and he manifests that power which is expressed by that one sacred secret. If you want to manifest the power of all pervasiveness, practice the sacred secret of love being your driving force, not fear or greed. Whenever you look at any of your problem from the cosmic oneness cognition, one, the problem will be solved. Second, even till you solve the problem, it has become sacred, so it will not make you powerless anymore. Making all your problems powerless today. today by this cognitive shift is the homework for all of you. Assigned for all the satsangis today. Listen. Solving is one. Solving your problems is one. Making your problems powerless is another one. Solving your problems, even if I tell immediately you are not ready to believe, so I compromise and come to your level and accept for time being. You can solve by taking time. If I say it will be solved immediately, I look very, very violent. Insensitive to you. So I do not want to look that insensitive. So I accept your problems can be solved only in your own time. But I really want to tell you, they can be made powerless. Your problems can be powerless immediately. The moment you start shooting the arrows from the shoulder of oneness, like a Rama sitting on the shoulder of Hanuman and shooting the arrow. Hanuman is actually the energy of Nandi, Rudra. And the moment you sit on the shoulder of oneness and start shooting the arrows, the problems cannot make you powerless anymore. Your missing cannot be missing. If you do not understand what you are missing, you start missing your life and others' life. You become a horror movie which nobody wants to see. Horror movie nobody wants to
Nityanandam, to all the participants once again. That was a very beautiful session. Swamiji spoke on we are the recipes of our life. Understand, Swamiji says, all of us are created from Paramashiva's seed. Understand, and this is also very beautifully given in the Jnana Paddhati, where Swamiji says that Paramashiva created all of us out of his seed, not out of past, seeing, seen, no, see. Out of a sea, he has manifested each and every one of us. So with that, I would like to thank all the participants and all the viewers who's joining us live for today's program. And I would like to request all participants also to please welcome your friends and families for the upcoming Paramashivoham season, as this is a very special season given by Swamiji, as Swamiji says that when AI revolutionary happens, let us not go into AI. Let us make AI as a tool for us and celebrate life as we want. So I request all participants to go ahead, invite your friends and families on the Glimpses of Paramashivoham program so they can understand what a special release is Swamiji is going to be giving us in the Paramashivoham program, which is going to be conducted at June 1st. So I'd like to thank all the participants and all the viewers. Thank you all of you for joining us for this beautiful program. I will now like to conclude this beautiful program by offering my gratitude at Swamiji's feet by chanting the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nityananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you, everyone. Nityanandam.